just yet. Had a load of fun on my parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Well, they get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Let's go now. Ready.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Dances by him. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A good start. One play, 10 yards.
A lot of guys playing this game. There's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. Check. Panther. Ready. Go.
Here's Pollard again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle made by Zaire Franklin. These two teams met in Nashville earlier in the year, with the Titans coming away victorious. So if they can find a way to win here in Indianapolis, they would take the season series 2-0. Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now Ward. He'll complete this one. Okoronkwo. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Get it. Go.
They'll run. Here's the rookie from Michigan. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. You look at this Colt defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something they'd have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
When tapping those toes, he tried to get both inbounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
Let's go now.
I'll take your word for it, my man.
Ready.
Throwing is Ward. He's getting his target. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 36. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's Ward. And it's complete right back to Ridley. And the Colts pick it up. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
And they're going to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. This defense for the Titans, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. So problems with Eric passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on 1 throw.
Pollard is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Come on.
Pollard again. And he's going the wrong way again. He'll lose yardage here back to the 5. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but then it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
Now Ward, 3rd and goal. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Good return up past the 30.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard
line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know they're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Cut 19!
On play action, no throw. is incomplete.
Well, somebody thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Colts at 3 and 4 on the year coming into play. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. You talk about this Titan defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And I think with as good as their coverage is, and they're also excellent tacklers, they try to keep things in front of them and either make the tackle or you have to run out of bounds because there's nowhere to go. Don't let them dink and dunk all day long.
First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you throw in the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
To throw is Ward. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Well, Cockrell holds it in left side. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive first down plays.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
On the 6. Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Cowboy 80.
To throw, here's Ward. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Ready.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Ready.
Throwing now, Ward. And this is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Sly able to put this one through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old Malachi? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this group, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Come on. Cowboy 80. Viking 18. Let's go.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And now a fake there. The jet sweep as they'll get to Pollard. And manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Okay, ready?
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Start. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Ward. The Colts are going to get him. There he goes. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They set a load a big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Adonai Mitchell, 70 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Cougar 19.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Got his man, Okonkwo. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Pat the 60, pat the 60. Ready, right?
Back to throw. Moore. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late.
Ready, set.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long.
Crack all 80.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And bulldozing his way through. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Let's go now.
And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Ready.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Ready. 60 by 60 by 20.
Now back to throw. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, 65 yards. And the Colts will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Here just past the 20-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Panthers 50. Panthers 70 range. 70 range. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Moore. That's into the hands of Allman. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Moore. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Ward to throw once more. He's going to go up top again. And this is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. 1 second, all that remains. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
On the jump.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Go, Riggs, go. Ready.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Here we go, shot. Hot 70, hot 70.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Titans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually do.
There he goes, left side. He may go. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Titans are going to take the lead. Slide for the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
70 Lions. Ready,
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
70 Timberwolves.
They're going to look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Colts first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Check smash. Check smash. Let go.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
2nd and 5.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let him run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Back to throw here. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 60. And the Colts are an extra point away from drawing level. York now for the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter.
Ties the game 24-24.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Okay,
one
ready.
play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Play action. It's Ward. They'll buy some time right. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Ward now working out of the gun. A short throw taken in by Conquo. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Got it. Ready? Go! 70 Wolf.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. from the 34-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Hey! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. This one caught by Ridley. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here's a screen now for Pollard. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 21. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Off the bootleg, Ward. Adding wisely to throw that one away.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
Cougar 19.
Now Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Here we go. Set. Ready, ready.
There's a quarterback sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Cam Ward. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Titans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Ready. Chevy Lions.
He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Adonai Mitchell. Incomplete. Roger McCreary on the coverage.
Ready.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
At Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Dragon 60.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready, set.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Touch the Eagles. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, force the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
He's got his man. It's Pierce. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're so long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Okay, break.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Here we go. Set.
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready.
Ward. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. Fielded at the 20. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. This is 1st and 10.
Got 60. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Pick up at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 33-yard line.
That's complete to Pierce. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He's back to throw. And he's got Pierce. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready.
Back to throw. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for Indianapolis, they level their mark at 4-4 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.